Hi Gemini, how are you doing this week? This is your general reading for the week starting Monday, February 4th for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you don't know your Moon, Rising, and Venus signs, you can look that up on Cafe Astrology, which I'll link in the description box. This is a general reading, so it's not going to resonate for everyone, so just take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If none of it resonates, then check out your Moon, Rising, and Venus sign videos as well. Also, I'm starting to book personal readings, or private readings. If you would like to book a reading with me, my email's in the description box as well. Let's get started. So your overall energy for the week, 5 of Swords. So I feel like this is you feeling defeated. Some of y'all, maybe you might have been competing with somebody, or maybe even competing with yourself. I just feel like you feel like you, for some of y'all, this could, it's like, that's you, the one who threw down his sword and walked away. For some of y'all, this is you, the person who's like, haha, I got your swords, I won, nanny nanny boo boo. Like, you're like, so some of y'all are throwing it in somebody's face that you've won, that you were victorious, and some of y'all, the others of y'all are the ones walking away from a situation where you were in competition with somebody. That there's so many different scenarios in my head, it's hard to like really say them all because yeah. So some of y'all feel victorious and some of y'all feel defeated. That's the best way to put it. Kind of either or. You're starting out the week as Page of Swords. This is you in your element, Gemini, as an air sign. I feel like some of y'all might be feeling a little immature starting out the week. Or maybe just a little extra free-spirited, feeling young at heart and like a kid, very childlike. Maybe you're playing, it could be like video games or, I don't know, maybe you go to the playground and swing on the swing or something like that. Others of y'all, I feel like you might be checking up on somebody that you wanna find out more about. That Page of Swords can mean like a spy or even a stalker. I'm not saying y'all are stalking, but it's like it's just if there's somebody that you get on their social media, you're on their social media more than anybody else's, and maybe you check it every day just to see what's going on in their life, or and that this could be you're dealing with somebody doing this to you, even Gemini. Somebody could be checking up on you, but really just Page of Swords is like, they're just very free-spirited, they're very curious, they're very energetic. So you might just be feeling extra free-spirited and energetic starting out the week. And you're being influenced by, we've got 3 of Swords and 10 of Pentacles. I feel like these are completely unrelated because these are very different cards. But 3 of Swords is about, grief, suffering, tragedy. It doesn't have to be negative. It could be that you were wounded in the past, maybe felt heartbroken and your heart is still healing and you've got your heart closed off. You're not letting anybody else in right now. So I don't see that as negative. I see that as, you need to heal. And so you're giving yourself time to do that. And some of y'all could be having surgery even. And I feel like some of y'all are just weathering the storm right now in life, in your lives. 10 of Pentacles is about like you're planning for your future. You're wanting, this is like financial abundance. Maybe y'all are feeling extra financially abundant this week. This is also a card of like, this is the legacy card. So it's like planning for your future in every aspect. In financial, the financial aspect, in your family, home life, Maybe you're wanting to have a family, start a family, you know, you want grandkids one day, or, you know, there's even little dogs. So it's like imagining how your life will be in the future. I feel like this is you working towards that, you know, because it's coming out as your current situation. So this is you really tackling that this week, or, you know, maybe some of y'all are retiring, or maybe some of y'all are already retired and you're really enjoying your retirement. And yeah, that's all I have to say. Your goal this week, it's hard to think of this as a goal card, Seven of Pentacles, because this is about having or being impatient, waiting for a return on investment. So I feel like your goal this week is getting a return on your investment, or having patience. So it's like when somebody watches grass grow, it takes forever, you know. It's like it's growing, it's just you can't see it because you're staring at it, you know. And so I feel like your goal is to have more patience, because it's like it's taking forever. And yeah, and really take that how it resonates. I'm getting romantic for a lot of y'all, and work for a lot of y'all with that. Like, just, you know, feeling like you're never gonna find love, or feeling like you if you have a your own business, or you're waiting on something pertaining to work, and it's taking forever. I feel like this is you know, your goal is to like distract yourself so you're not focused on it so much, and maybe it'll come if you kind of put it in the back of your mind. And yeah, subconsciously you're feeling very determined, very motivated this week. You're moving forward. You feel like subconsciously you feel like you're taking action on something. You also feel like maybe you're well respected, because it's like reigning in opposing forces. See, they're like two completely different sphinxes, and they're pulling the chariot, but there's no reins, and, you know, it looks like they're going in different directions because they're facing outward from each other, but they're you know, tethered, but not with reins. They're still tied to that chariot, just not physically, just out of respect for the driver. So it's like, this is you. It's like you're the driving force. You're what's propelling this forward, even though it seems like it's really hard to explain this card. I feel like you are the glue in a situation, or maybe subconsciously you feel like you're what holds things together. You know, that's the best way I can think to put it. You're what's holding a situation together. And you know, it's because of your determination. It's hard to explain that card. And subconsciously you might be thinking about a Cancer, because that's a card of Cancer. In the recent past, I feel like you were holding on to something with this Four of Pentacles. This is like the Miser card, so it could be tangible. I feel like some of y'all, it was like a person. Like maybe you just can't let somebody go, couldn't let somebody go. And it could be this fire sign, King of Wands, so Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, male or female. And for the rest of y'all, I feel like you're saving your money. You were recently, you know, watching your spending, trying not to spend too much, or, you know, you might have been being stingy with your money. Maybe people were asking you for money, asking to borrow money, and you were like, no, this is my money. I worked hard for this. Go get your own. And I feel like it could pertain to this fire sign. If that's the case, you know, maybe you had to turn somebody down that was asking for money. Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or somebody just embodying the qualities of King of Wands. So they might have been, you know, there might be, really, it's like kind of a player, somebody who is, well, they might be an entrepreneur, maybe somebody wanting to start their own business, and they were asking for that, and you were like, no. And but it's somebody who's very creative, passionate, entertaining. You know, they're just magnetic, their personality. And you know, it could be a loved one, you know, like a son or a daughter, or you know, a sibling, or you know, however that resonates for you. This could have just been somebody prominent in your life recently. You know, it could be a loved one, or I mean a romantic interest, or you know, even a coworker or a friend, or but somebody who was very prevalent in your life recently, very, very recently. And yeah, and then this could be completely separate from that. You just hanging on to your money, hanging on to things. And then for the final outcome, we've got Four of Swords and Ace of Wands. So I feel like you're going to be taking a break, taking a time out, doing, you know, resting your mind. You're going to be like in your thoughts, doing some introspection, and you might be trying to plan, you know, or just strategize your next move in life, you know, in whatever. It's like you're not going to be socializing or getting out, and yeah, it's not a bad card in my opinion. It's just, even though it looks like a casket, it's really just about rest, taking a break. So that's, you know, towards the end of the week, maybe even middle of the week for some of y'all. Or it could be even right now. This could just continue through the week. And the Ace of Wands, so this is a new passion, a new creative endeavor, a new love for some of y'all. Yeah, maybe a new source of inspiration coming in for a lot of y'all. Ace of Wands is a wonderful card. You know, it really is a card of passions and creativity. And so anyways, that looks really good. Hopefully that comes in for all of y'all and not just some of y'all, because as you know, not all of this will apply to everyone. Anyways, if you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, subscribe, share, and comment, and hit the bell notification so you know when I come out with more videos. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed this, and thanks for watching. I will see you next week.